Alright. How's the sound? Should be pretty good. Okay, how's the sound now? Okay. Alright. I really need a backdrop, man. So, alright, let's just do this. Do that, and we're ready. Alright. Let me just plug everything a bit again. Bam. Bam. Stop. Bam. No stop. Bam. Nah. 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 Stop.
Stop it! For fuck's sake! Stop it! For fuck's sake! Stop it! For fuck's sake!
Fuck you! I didn't think of that right now. Okay. Just. Let me plug it real quick everywhere. Oh, for fuck's sake. mm. Alright. Welcome, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream. If you didn't notice that, if you did, then yeah, okay. So, I'm just gonna be looking at some MK stuff today. Nothing special. It's not gonna be a full analysis because I'm not motivated enough to do a full fed analysis. Just gotta get rid of that fucker. I need mods at some point. Just let me. Bam. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a full analysis because I'm not motivated enough to do that today. But we can still look at videos and learn some stuff. This is an interesting one, especially because Wolf is one of the matchups I personally counterpicked Palutena against, because Wolf just plays ultimate better than MK, and he can go really stupid Unga Bunga mode and just mash on you, and you have to play so extremely precise due to his airspeed, just to like kind of keep like just get get correct English knowledge. Yeah, like to kind of just keep up, right? You gotta play so much better at times, or not better necessarily, but you have to play a way more difficult game. Heyo, heyo, biscuit. But you kind of have to play a way more difficult game just to keep up with them at times. And nah, I'll just pick Palutena instead. But that's exactly the reason why I'm looking at this one today, because maybe I've been playing it a bit wrong, right? Maybe he has a trigger or something like that, or some minute difference that makes the matchup a lot more bearable. It's just a -1 matchup, right? And I personally do play most of my -1 matchups, but Wolf in particular, I've always not struggled against, but I've always found very annoying because it just feels a bit unfair, right? Well, let's look at what he did. I'll just turn down the sound a little bit. Right. Moving up. I think they're button checking. They're not button checking. All right. Oops. Let's check that out again. All right. The wolf is not moving up. I'm assuming that's because he doesn't want to challenge Meta Knight yet, because being below the plat is a bit of an advantage, right? So he waits basically to lure the Meta Knight out below the plat so he can anti-air him a bit better. Been short hopping a lot. I don't know why the Meta Knight ran into that particularly. I would have just what I would have done right here. And wait, I do know. No. Okay, fuck. I don't remember how I use my. Heyo, Dark Blue. I don't know if I access my screen draw thing. Wait. Ah, where is it? Come on. You there? There. Where are you? Yes, can you guys see that? You can't, that's perfect. Alright, I got something now. Just, yes, that's how you do. So, why is the... Wait. I just gotta get used to this, man. What? That's it? Oh, it looks so shitty. Let me just... Why did they upload it like that? Oh fuck, 5 people. Okay, I gotta get going. So what I would have done right there is I would have stayed on top of the platform, right? Or I would have full up double jumped there. Basically going up here into this area. Yo shit, this is working, nice. Maybe a different color and different strength, but I said that. How did I change that? Yeah, that's a bit better. I would have gone up here basically. What this does basically, it threatens 3 different things. You could either go back and land on the platform, you could go back and drift below the platform with a forward air, or like generally just retreat, right? Or you could land right here with a forward air. Doing an attack right there is basically almost a like given, like you kind of must do that because otherwise the wolf will literally just drift in a bed, space a forward air, space an air, be safe, get pressure, right? Plus you would hit him right here, so why not just do that? Because if he drifts back and you forward air, he won't punish you. That's the thing. So we need a Luna Turner commentating. Oh yeah, man, I would fucking destroy you guys. Just verbally, man. I don't even need to play against you, and you already don't want to face me in tournament, man. But yeah, just this position up here. That's basically the sweet spot. Looks like an eye. This is basically the perfect position to threaten opponents just at the edge of the corner on the stage in particular. You gain access to all sorts of to this platform in case you would ever want to go there. To this, to that, to that. All of these different positions just from being up here. And the thing about Wolf is, he has a hard time hitting you up there, so go figure. Wait, just... Yeah, this is awesome, man. Alright. Let's keep going for now, though. Yeah, he committed a bit preemptively and didn't do a full hop. Yeah, just keeping center. Watching the shot ups. Okay, this time going in with an air. That was better. He full hopped. Okay, trying to stay patient. That was just a bit of a messed up spacing. You want to be a bit further out against Wolf, and this is basically where the matchup becomes difficult. Wolf jumps very, very far. This is weird. Ah. Okay. Yeah, Wolf jumps from here to like here, right? So he just got clipped. If he would have made one step further into this direction, he wouldn't he would have been safe, right? Didn't they buff on the sweet spot last for Nair and Tornado? Not for Nair, only for Tornado, but that's like a while gone. Nair just got a size increase, but that's also not too huge. But it felt pretty big after the buffs. Yeah, he was just a tad bit close right there. One step further to the to center basically would have made him completely safe. And this is where the matchup gets difficult because Meta Knight has the space that precisely. If he's a bit further out and he can't just easily down tilt them or just is like too far out to reliably space forward air, for example, then you can lose a lot of neutral interactions, right? Because if they can just not even drift back, but just hold their momentum slightly, and you forward air, then you will get punished because they're still drifting in, and that's the thing. The Wolf can just jump in a bit less, and you'll be out of position, right? If you're one step too far back. You gotta position yourself so that they really have to make a hard stop, basically, which keeps you safe when you press a forward air. And this is what makes this so annoying. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, rolling into the corner. Okay, so the reason he did that was because the Wolf kept on jumping, like over here in the corner. So he tried to roll behind him and basically get the mix up. And the Wolf just kept retreating. Like he really doesn't want to mess with Meta Knight below this platform, which kind of makes me wonder why they chose this stage in round 1. But yeah, maybe we'll see. I also don't know if this guy is super good. I also don't know if this guy is super good because this is not Licky and this is not a, I'm assuming not a big boy Japanese Wolf. I don't know. So we'll see. Okay, ladder combo. Yep. Just got validated. Yeah, he's getting a bit aggressive. Okay, so we saw that. Good thing. Okay, so what this wolf is basically trying to do right now is he's trying to play the smash bomb matchup basically. He wants to get Meta Knight to dash attack, dash grab, do anything committal basically. Because everything that isn't pixel perfect is committal for Meta Knight, and he wants to force him to like deal with his jump momentum, right? To deal with his air momentum, which both of which are things again, as I said, Meta Knight is tricky at dealing with. So he's basically that's the reason for like why he's been over there the entire time. So to basically bait stuff to force the Meta Knight to do something committal, right? Which he doesn't necessarily have to do, but like especially at the start of games, people just do that. And then once he got him to do something committal, he basically moves back up. He moves back up. He uses the platform himself. He doesn't want to challenge Meta Knight down here because the thing is, Wolf can full hop over dash attack pretty easily, but his short hop is not super high. So if he does nair, if he doesn't jump like perfectly, he gets dash attacked, he gets naired, he gets whatever basically. If he full hops, that's when he gets a big boost because then the Meta Knight has to go out of his way to kind of catch him, whereas otherwise he could just accidentally hit him basically. So he doesn't want to contest him coming into here, but once he is down here, he gains that platform because this is basically now his turf, right? All this area right here is his turf, and he can basically jump onto the platform and just wait on top of there, and then drop down with an aerial, get a full combo, and it's unreactable. If both players would basically try to get in there, they would clash, right? And he would be in an animation, his dash, his forward air, whatever, trying to like just get right onto this spot, with Meta Knight still running at him. But right here, he's already there, so he can now basically play off of that situation. Whereas, and that's basically what his corner play tried to set up. He just moved himself into a slightly disadvantageous position to get the Meta Knight to overcommit, basically. Up. Wait, what's the shortcut actually? Ugh, control shift. That's too complex for me, man. Okay, now Meta Knight's just playing the defense game, threatening from the air. Okay, the wolf actually attacked this case. It might be that they don't know the matchup super well. That was really good. Let's look at that again. So what did he do? Ah, okay, so he drifted back. Something Meta Knights don't do ever is use drift. This guy did. This is really good. Meta Knight's aerial drift is really bad, as you saw, but you can still use it to bait, and this was the kind of spacing I'm talking about. Do you fucking see this? That is like... Wait. No! The frame is gone. Okay. Well, that was really close. Let's jump back a bit. I missed some of that. Look at that spacing. Look at that fucking spacing. Bro. Look at this. There's so much space between them, bro. Okay. Whiff punishing. Nice. Up smash. Nice. Trying to catch the fastball aerial. You can... I don't agree with that one. You can option select it. Or not option select, but just cover more if you do a instant double jump or full hop nair. Nair will trade, whereas up air won't, usually. But due to Wolf's fall speed, you can still sometimes trade, and trading with Nair in this scenario would be better. Plus, they would be off stage, you would have literally all the stage. And you would have been able to hit non-fast fall options like he did, basically. Okay, going back into the corner, moving up slowly. This guy is playing defense, like just defense really, really well. The only thing I absolutely don't agree with is he is moving himself into the corner too much. As a bait, here and there, it's really good, right? But if you overdo it like he is kind of doing right now, it can go south. And he already got that at once for it, so... Alright. Just holding center. Both players playing really patient right now. Again, that spacing. Too close. Full hops are hard to react from Wolf. Short hops are basically, if fucking impossible, especially online. Full hops, even offline, are not easy to react to unless you pay close attention. So go figure. Usually Meta Knight is better on the backhand, like on the back end of the spectrum in terms of control of the match. You usually want to retreat a bit. You want to move slightly all the time, and basically then either force. Okay, no, wait. Yes, you want to move slightly, and you want to use small, like, spacing changes, basically. Not micro spacing. Micro spacing isn't a thing, it's just spacing. You want to change the spacing slightly and use verticality, use horizontal, like the horizontal lane, use your movement to basically make them do aerials a certain way. If you dash back, they'll have to jump into you, or they'll have to empty hop and then continue pressuring. If you jump, they'll have to nair early while they are falling down to hit you, basically coming down. This is what Meta Knight wants, because those things are unsafe on shield. This is what every character wants, and Meta Knight is especially good at the vertical part. So if you have a fast out of shield, try to bait them into doing something like that. Try to bait them into doing a high nair, for example, and then just out of shield them over and over again. Wolf is not safe on shield. He has some safe stuff. Nair is pretty safe if you land it perfectly. Forward air is -5. That's already like 2 frames off, and I can down air that out of shield. But that can be one of your win conditions if they really don't land their aerials well, or if they really don't notice the situation. It's kind of turning into a full analysis anyways, Jesus Christ. I just want to watch the videos and like, chill. Okay, pressuring the corner again. That jump, he's doing those early, so just shielding will be pretty strong. There you already saw the first shield. In my opinion, because wolves generally like jump out of the corner a lot, just jump, back air, cover that space, and then space in case, like space back, fade back in case they try to dash attack you or something like that. Okay. That time Shot Up went over it. So Wolf Shot Up is a bit weird. It can clear Meta Knight's dash attack really well, but sometimes you just get hit over and over again when trying to like go over it. But in this case, it was a set timing sort of. Something that often happens when you kind of just get constantly outplayed and like get frustrated and shit because nothing is working out is that you use the same timings, because like you can move around as crazily as possible, right? But if you're in the correct spacing and like for an attack, if you're in the correct spacing for an attack and you always do that attack, your whole movement bullshit won't do anything, because they just see, oh okay, he's entering that range again, they jump, they forward air you. That's what happened right here. He dropped shield, dashed forwards, and the wolf was just like, okay, he's gonna dash attack right now, and jumped over it. The better call would have been right there to just dash up, then dash attack. Wait in between. That's really strong. Okay, again, he's getting caught, like his jump out of shield or his jump to pressure is getting caught a lot right now. Yep. Did you see that? Meta Knight got a whole ass combo. This guy hasn't been playing badly at all. He's just been getting caught at really precise miss spaces, right? And he only got him to 30% while he died. That is the matchup. Oof. It's getting rough right here. But the thing is, now the Meta Knight doesn't have rage, so now let us work again. So now I was lost. Nice. This was a lot better. He failed to react. If you already drift back, right here, this is reactable. Like I said, it was basically impossible. But look at Wolf's spacing. The Meta has been getting caught off guard a lot in terms of spacing, so the Wolf will jump in again, right? Look at this. Dash back into just the perfect spacing to get a fully spaced forward air, a good nair, and he already faded back, so he expected something. He isn't comfortable in his ability to outspace that, so this is a lot of spacing right here. Take a shot every time I say spacing. He already fades back. He could have just forward air, because this was that close to the optimal spacing, basically, yeah, it was really close to the optimal spacing, so him fading back there a little bit would have made it possible for him to just cover that space with forward air, and that's what we talked about earlier. This is what sword characters can do really well, and this is what kind of separates them in terms of like how strong they are against characters with strong movement like Wolf, like strong aerial movement, right? Oh, this is rough, man. Small mistakes like that cost Meta Knight the game. One neutral loss. One jab. And then at 60, he fucking died at 60. Watch that shit, man. But yeah, the only real mistake he did there was not doing that forward air. Go figure. That he could have down aired out of shield. So this is kind of on him right now. You gotta be very aware. See how high that is? This little circle right here shows you where they hit the where they hit your shield. If the circle is down here, don't try to do anything out of shield. If it is anywhere up there, just spam down out of shield and you'll hit them. How about Chrom, who has strong movement and sword? Chrom is basically Wolf, but a bit worse in terms of neutral, but the difference is Chrom has such a linear recovery that is so edgeguardable by Meta Knight that he kind of sometimes just dies randomly. Wolf does so too, but less so, because side B is unreactable, or pretty unreactable, because they can just mix up their timing just enough to hit you basically once you react with Nado, which would cover all their stalling options with it, or just be unreactable if you try to nair and they do a different timing, right? So edge guarding him is a bit whereas Chrom is just, you see him do the up B, you react, and you just drop on them with nair. But yeah, Chrom is one of the hardest characters to play neutral against. The difference is as well, Chrom doesn't have good aerial drift. He only has good, or not aerial drift, yes, aerial drift. So Chrom only has good momentum, right? He can go fast, he has good air velocity, but he has a bad drift, so if he goes forward, he will go forward, he won't go back that far. So that kind of separates the matchup, because whereas Wolf can get out of danger's way, right? Chrom will run into it, but at the same time he has a sword, so it's very give and take basically. You gotta fight his sword, but he also can't, like if he misplays, he usually misplays, right? But he can technically outspace you, so he basically does the same thing Meta Knight does to Wolf right here, to you. So that's kind of the difference between those. As far as I know right now, there isn't any character who has a sword and super long range that isn't Lucina, who just gets eaten by Meta Knight. So yeah, that's just a bit fortunate right there for Meta Knight, not gonna lie. If Chrom had really good aerial drift, this matchup would be fucking impossible. Okay, let's continue though. Hope that answers your question. Wait, you can change momentum with reverse side B. I mean, yeah, you can, but you're basically in an animation, right? You don't miss space a small bit and then like reverse side B, because those like small increments of like half step basically, you don't notice those usually if you already commit, right? Plus again, you're in an animation, so side B is relatively committal if you whiff it. So the Meta Knight can just go over it and land on you with nair. If he sees that. It's not as readily available as drift, just per se. He hasn't fucking hit him, and he lost the stock. I just noticed. Yes! Catching his jumps. Ah, yeah, up air. You don't want to juggle with up air. You want to juggle with there, and just avoid juggles in general. Okay, yeah, pushing him into the corner again. He's being more aggressive right here. Whoa, nice, that was a lot better. That would have been a trade. Ah, don't do that. Just go for the quick down tilt. He's failed to notice that he can punish the forward air out of shields. He has been landing those very sloppily so far. Yep, neutral tech into panic option. That's what a lot of players are looking for. If they notice, oh fuck, I whiffed something, they don't see a roll, they just turn around and do something quick, right? Usually a grab to catch a shield. So that was kinda on him, but I don't blame him. There you saw that drift. That drift was like from the wolf. He avoided the dash attack with that. Dash attack goes up until here. He would have been hit otherwise. Right there, he's just outside the zone, basically. Right. Oh, did you try to charge up smash? F smash, I mean. Not a good idea because he's been jumping so much. That was an extreme example of fucking habit parries, man. You have a lot of players who parry and then default to their one fucking option they have, and this was down tilt in this case, which would have been a good option if he wouldn't have been super high up and would have crossed him up. He could have just up smashed. He could have probably down smashed and got him off stage really, really badly. So that was completely on him. Nair instead. Nair would have sent him here. Wait, he's even at higher percent. He would have sent him off screen. Up there, sent him right here. What does that give him? He can retreat here. He can retreat here. He can land on stage directly and not challenge. Being off stage, he can go here, which he won't do because it's fucking wolf. Or he can go low and then up. Two options versus one, and one of those options is basically cancelled because it's bad. Never ever trade with up air or just use up air in that situation. That was absolutely wrong. Okay. Pressuring. He's scared to go in. He's down a stock, he's super scared. You were fucking lucky, mate. Wait, what? Okay. I just thought he hit that. Right there. Move up closer. So the thing right here is, the wolf is being patient, so he is looking for you to fuck up or to be scared. He noticed right here with that drift back that he was scared. He should have gone in further, but not attack in this case, because attacking right there would have been very, very obvious, and the wolf would 100% have shielded and like punished him out of shield, right? Because that would have been super obvious, right? Like feign into, oh, he's not moving, attack. No, that doesn't work against anybody who's paying attention. You gotta be more tricky than that. So what you should have done is, you should have moved up until here, and then down aired back away. Because this guy would have snapped, and if he would have gone just a bit away and then drifted back in, he would have gotten back air drag down, possibly into a down air off stage, or just back air one into down smash, which would have been fucking lethal. But he didn't do that. He just got scared and got nailed. Now let's turn up the volume again, otherwise it's very, very sad. Alright. Okay, yeah, just giving up pressure. He's lost this game. Yep. Mix ups. The wolf started mashing a bit at the end there. Ah man, I wish it was Japan, man. They got offline tournaments. Okay, where are they going?
なのかもしれないですね、確かに。2回、あ、ポケさす選択ですね。
Just 1 second. I'll be right back. I just remembered something. Almost done. Okay. I don't know. Video. Alright. Let's check where they go. So they went Town and City for round 1. They got a pretty weird rule set, I guess. Where are they going next? Oops. Quarterfinals. Nice. Pokemon Stadium. Alright. I'm assuming that to be okay, so this is... Okay, so... The wolf, I think he's doing the same thing as before. Yes, he's doing the exactly same thing. This time it's for a different reason. Before that, he didn't want to challenge Meta Knight below the platform in center. This time, he has his platform right here. Do you notice that he's doing that a bit further up? Before he was back here. Now he is down here, which is basically center. Like, this right here is center stage. Or even, like, that is center from below both plats, basically. From the ends of both. He's literally threatening center from right there. If the Meta tries to threaten him right here, he can threaten back. That's the big thing. So he's in this time using the platforms as cover. Meta Knight can't come from above reliably because he can just jump and anti-air him, because the Meta Knight literally has to commit to an early aerial which won't threaten the ground at all. So he's basically doing this to be a bit more aggressive on this stage. It's also bigger. Meta Knight will kill later. Sliders will kill later, so he can afford to be a bit more reckless in this case. Ah, but he got hit. Well, offside, man. You have no excuse for that shit. Ah, he wants that. Nice, I like the patience. Ah, you fucked it up. Just take the ladder, man. So, that spacing. Don't go for reset. You won't hit them. Even if he had gone the reset, he wouldn't have done it. Oh, that hurts. So if he would have had the ladder right there, he wouldn't have gotten punished. He would have had more percent. He would have lived through another combo. But now he immediately got punished and is basically super behind. Nice. How does he pressure? He fucks up the pressure. I see what he tried to do that, but that was bad. Yeah, this is conditioning potential right here, like heavily. Conditioning in this position will lead to kills. He could have done reverse F tilt, he could have done back air, and either hit him or forced him to air dodge, or at least scare him to air dodge next time, right? If they are in this position and they air dodge, then you will get a kill, because then you can just run off the stage and back at them and stage spike, or run off the stage and down at them and stage spike, something like that. And he kind of missed his chance there. This would have been a free stock, basically. Again, don't want to trade with any multi-hit right there, just Nair if you expect them to jump on stage. Trades in this position are good. Meta Knight is bad at trades, but Meta Knight is good at all trades that send their opponent like off stage. Ah, don't commit. He's doing back airs every time. He just needs to empty up and dash back, because that will get a reaction out of him. Like right there. But they both kind of fucked up. That was really good. That was sick. And that's the problem with side B and neutral B that I talked about. Nair would have hit him, but Nair wouldn't have hit if he would have done it early. It's a bit annoying. And you don't want to, like, you usually don't want to Nair right at the ledge, because sometimes you just randomly get spiked and it doesn't make any sense. Nice spacing that forward to avoid the grab. Don't back air every time. Nice. Good awareness. You really look for that. Wolf smashing. He's jumping. Start dare camping. This guy isn't dare camping at all. There's something I gotta mention. He's not really doing it. The most he is doing is threaten with jumps here and there, right? But he could abuse it a bit more, especially when the opponent is jumping. He's kind of just threatening with approaching aerials, and that's it. That's not dare camping. Dare camping is specifically threatening Nair, being a bit more aggressive with it, and abusing the fact that they can't easily jump at you. If this guy isn't jumping at you, then you have zero stuff to worry about. Just go full on aggressive, because they have a really hard time hitting you. Okay, right there. Again, forward air. We had that backwards drift I talked about. He air dodged. He conditioned him without even knowing. That was just by proximity, so yeah, you can't really count conditioning, my bad. But abuse that. Don't just dash back. Forward air right here. Just eat it, right? Because I'd rather get that forward air, like eat that forward air, if I have the chance to literally just take that stock right then and there. That's worth the trade-off. And few people are gonna forward air right here, first of all. And if they do, then okay. If they do anything else, they're dead.
だけで細かく
Ah, too early. Let's trap them.
まだ撃墜しない
白さん側としてはここで差をつけ
It's
た
not
か
that
った
3 times in a row.
が
That's how you died.
それを許さない
16%
Forward us. Right here. Their camp. Retreat to the platform. Jump. Drop down from the platform. Force them to jump. Then cover it. I am kinda developing a sort of technique for juggling for characters that are bad at juggling. So Meta Knight, where you kind of abuse the fact that people go to center to, yeah, kind of improve your juggle game. I can explain that someday maybe. It might actually be. I'm gonna write an essay on that or something like that. I'm gonna think of something. But yeah, you can if you force jumps below the platform and they jump in, you can just run back and you can just run back here, jump up, nail them right there. Because if they change their drift, they're gonna land on the plat, they're gonna land in the corner again, and that's the main point. You wanna extend your advantage. You don't wanna hit them. Because having advantage automatically means hits at some point. If you don't drop your advantage, you will get hits. And if it's literally just a unreactable tipper dash attack at like 90%, which doesn't do shit. Okay. But yeah, he could have used that platform really well when the wolf was backed up the corner. Because dropping down forces jumps, being on the platform forces them to like either go below you, which is dangerous, or shield, because just standing there will get you killed. So he would have gotten a lot of pressure off of that, and he didn't use it. He kind of just ignored it. Especially because this guy is doing this in the corner the entire time. He's just waiting. Ah, ha 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 ha. The ladder misses dropped this guy's game right here. Not gonna lie, I doubt he's gonna win that.
いいやわれた台が邪魔をする
や
空中
わお
はいなるほど判断早い
Unless he turns this around, of course, but
空中前から
yeah. Scared. He won't go for side spike there.
あ
He looked for it, but he fucked up. Nice, I like that was exactly what I was talking about just with Nair, because again we had that problem that he went too high instead of off to the side where you want to have them as Meta Knight.
1回でつかみがかくって危ない
Mashing. Threaten them. Don't just jump up and like leave them be. At least land on the platform. One thing on Pokemon Stadium and on small battlefield is, and battlefields to some degree, but the top platform can be a bit dangerous to do that in that case. You stand on the platform, stand anywhere right here. You are still in control of center because you can just drop down with an aerial that's unreactable and hit them up until here. That's still controlling center because they gotta respect that. So the max distance they can safely move up to is here basically, or they go all the way over here basically, which you can also beat by dropping down. Man, I love the screen drawing thing.
ウルフやっぱり立ち回り硬いですね
そうですね
Woo, Bracky back.
5部ではショイウルフに
いい嵐ですね見せて
Okay.
いかないといけない
ですね
Guess it works.
竜巻いいライウェイがあるけれども空射ちょっとヒヤッとしました
That's the
おスマッシュ
that's the greed curse. You get it once you do it again.
うまい
ここは強く
Nice tomahawk.
お見事だけは
空中前
空前よく我慢している
上
から
で降りて崖で借りたいが空
He
中
tried to back air again instead of just snare. No, he tried up air actually instead of just snaring.
が空中
Yeah, it's fast. Not faster, but wait. Is it actually faster? I don't know. Let's check. Ultimate frame data. I'm interested. That's Amando. Oh shit, bro. He's playing a bit weird right there. Not gonna lie. Like, man, his advantage isn't the best, but that's generally like a Japanese thing. They don't have the best advantages. There's something on my screen. Oh no, wait. That's a fucking spot from a screen drawing program. Alright, up air. Oh, what's up air? Yeah, it's frame 6. Up air. Okay, that's the same speed. But yeah, if he gets the trade, just now. Again, better impact, better positioning. especially when they're off stage.
ああいう
To commit again that up air. Meta Knight isn't good at juggling. I keep telling people, man. Just move back to center. Move back into this zone and just hit them coming in, because they can only go so far, right? They can max. They can literally go into like this area right here if they jump from the corner. So you can cover that so easily, especially with platform there, because they will come from here. They will come from here. How do you cover both of that? With an air. Easy. And he just overextended super hard right there while he still had his jump. It would have been a good read, of course, if he wouldn't have jumped, but then again, just forward air, back air. Even Nair, although Nair probably wouldn't have reached, because he would have been so far off stage, but he constantly tries to get him up, which I don't personally understand. It's going to force me again.
着地を狩る理由が欲しい
Ah, nice.
ガード硬いシャドウ
Oh! Was that a field jump? I didn't
狩る
notice.
理由が欲しいガード硬
Very
いシャ
good.
ドウ
This was literally the best play he made in that game. That was insane. That was really good. That is why Meta Knight's up air is really good. Fucking up and getting back out, alright. I think he might actually win this game.
DA
He's adapted. So
クーエヌクーエジャンプ
that was a good use of up air.
L
So there's one instance where you want to use it. Right there. Up air is small, right? But it is big enough to catch the entire jump arc right here. Let's actually go back by a few
35 パ
frames.
ターン20%クーエヌクーエ
Ah, it didn't pause the video. Yeah, basically he would have jumped in a pretty predictable arc over the platform, which upper would have entirely covered, and it was a ladder percent. That is when you want to use it. Because again,
いい
ladder.
ガキ狩り
あう
え
ますぎやろ今の
今のウェビーはうまいわ
あの方向に打てる
Both threatening center, being pretty defensive, nobody wants to commit. You can notice that I'm pretty on edge, not gonna lie.
竜巻嫌な感じ
お
お
よ
He got lucky there, I'm sorry.
台を使って読みは仕掛けていきました
Ah, going for the jump read, even though he hasn't been jumping off stage.
ここから勝利
He's looking for mix-ups, that's the thing. But the problem is, why would the Wolf mix up if everything he's been doing so far has worked out? He didn't get edge guard yet. He won't mix his stuff up. Wolf players are stubborn, man.
攻めたくないメタネットの横
In this situation, I wouldn't have moved up that far, and I would have just side beat drilled him.
妻がある
He doesn't go for side beats at all.
ショーリルフは空前からだと多分
He could have down had that auto shield. Where's the button? Oh, this is... No, that's not the button. Okay, see that? Sword is up here. It's not down here. He could have down had that auto shield. He could have probably even nailed that auto shield because it was Wolf now, right?
空前からだと多分空語でもうそろそろ撃墜狙えるんですけど
That was safe.
それ以外で撃墜が見込めないのでもう少し火力が欲しい
You want to use down air, man, not up air. He called out his jumps for the first time with a full hop right there, so this kind of encourages Amando to stay grounded even more than he already is, which will
空中にある
likely cost him the set.
危ないぞ
Ah!
なんか出たなんか
He's
出
getting a bit pissed.
たガードを硬かったのは偉いですね
Use the platform. Man, this is something that so many players don't do. Like, fucking Mashy roaring from players do it because it's broken with their characters. But man, go onto the platform. He doesn't. He's not quite comfortable threatening you at like actual proper like dash attack distance, right? He's not comfortable threatening you in like Mana Knight's burst range. So that means he's forced to play defensive. And if he's already giving you time, just go onto the platform, because if you stand up top here, he has to do something. Suddenly, you basically extend your burst range, right? You go from having this range right here to having this range right here. Basically, again, I explained that earlier, you basically control center stage even more, right? And it would have forced him to do something. And if he moved up, you could have still punched that easily with the stuff we talked about earlier with forcing Wolf to drift back. Or he could have just like pressured the shield from there. Just simple as that. Alright, let's finish this game off. Then I think I'm gonna end the stream actually.
横
横
京
京
Ah, is he gonna win this?
負けを借りたい
Ah, he did the thing.
ごめんなさい
Sick. Okay, that's a good note to end this on, actually. So, for now, just thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if the lighting was a bit bad. Yeah, man, like 100%. But yeah, I only tried one lamp. I don't like it that much because the fucking the fucking wall behind me is, or like in front of me rather, is also white. I glow. Yeah, that's a bit better. Nah, never mind. I don't know. I can't get it again. Yeah, I mean, man, Meta Knight has nothing that hits below that, right? He has forward smash, which is huge startup, right? Really hard to time, and you gotta be super close. He has down air, which you also gotta be literally off stage for, right? And that's it. I guess you have reverse down smash, but that works on like not even half the cast, so why not? Why it's so low? I can show you. I'm actually a bit amazed that I never noticed that. You see that? Here's his foot, right? He has to go like around here to land, and that is a bit below the stage basically if you do it correctly. I'm actually not sure if you've got to go here to land, but this hits Ganondorf. This is Ganondorf's ledge hang, which is fucking amazing. So it literally hits every character. Ah, yeah, right. You see, I'm retarded. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's just try that again. Go back to Chrome. Right. Sorry about that. You basically can go up until around here, I think, for landing, and that is a bit below, a bit above where the hitbox basically ends. And if you pair that with character hurt boxes, you can even hit Ganondorf on the ledge. And actually, it doesn't come across that well right here, because it looks like Mana should land before that, right? But you can go a bit lower for whatever reason. Like, you can go to the ground even a bit further for the back end to hit you. Yeah, that was a bit retarded. But yeah, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned something. I just kind of broke this down a bit just for some practice, like for me. And you can also analyze just to practice your analytical skills, to practice your awareness, which is something I would really advise, especially if you like easily get salty, like I do currently. I'm a bit of a salt fest right now. Gotta like pump up my mentality again. So this is how I do it. So again, thank you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.